Welcome, beautiful goddesses, to Teach, Travel, Talk. I am Megan, and my mission, goal, and vision is to help guide you through the crazy journey of life and of being a human and having this human experience. Because until we realize that we are the creators of our reality, we can either make life very difficult for ourselves, or we can make our world incredible. But it's all about how we perceive our world and the world around us. So this is for you. Yes, you, the one listening, so that I can uplift and empower you to look within yourself and find that inner light, love, guidance, and intuition that will lead you to unbecome who the world told you to be and bring you back to who you were meant to be and who you were supposed to become in this life. So let's dive deep into conversations that will bring you teachable moments to implement throughout your daily life and to help reprogram the way we think. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Teach, Travel, Talk, where we are teaching one another how to travel through this journey of being a human by taking the time to talk about our experiences. And I hope that if you have any experiences to share, I would love for you to share them. And you can do that by joining our Teach, Travel, Talk tribe on Facebook. There is a link down below in the show notes, and I hope you come and join us. That way you can interact and see what this tribe is all about. I promise I don't post too much, maybe twice a week, because I get that we all have crazy busy lives, but I'm here just to help empower you and go through life together. So in this amazing podcast, I can't wait to talk about the different love languages that we all have and learning about those love languages and learning how to communicate and even see what people's love language is. Because I bet if you start noticing and listening to someone, or even see how they give to you, you will see what their love language is. And it's all about communicating and talking. And I hope that you enjoy this episode. So let's get to it. Hello, beautiful goddesses, queens, and unicorns, and welcome back for another transformative Tuesday. And thank you for joining me. And if this is your first time, welcome. And if you are a frequent listener, welcome back. I hope you enjoy this episode. Like I mentioned last week, I wanted to talk about the different types of love languages there are. And there are 5 of those love languages. So I want to talk about what those 5 different love languages are, how we can communicate with others that have different love languages than us, and what actions we can also take to make someone else feel loved in the way that they resonate with what love feels like to them. So one of the most important things to realize is that we all should take the time to learn not only about the different love languages, but about the people in your life and what their love language is, so that you can show them love in their way. In order for us to do this, it takes a lot of communication, and communication is key in any relationship that you have, whether that be friends, family, romantic, acquaintances, just people you meet. It's about communicating with people. When we are communicating with people and when we are learning about different love languages, it helps us to see different perspectives and helps us to open up and expand our minds to realize that everyone is different. No two people are the same. And when we are getting into any type of relationship, we're not really asking anyone how they would like to be loved. And I think it is a great key that we need in any type of relationship is not only communicating, but learning from others and truly listening to those around us. Because only when we are listening are we understanding and comprehending what someone else is trying to tell us. So I also want you to remember that as I'm going through these different love languages, and maybe you start seeing that, this love language is something I really resonate with, that we are not all 100% in one love language. We can be in all of those different love languages, and it can depend on what type of relationship we have and what love language we need within that relationship. Maybe with your family and friends, you will have one type of love language, but with a romantic partner, you may have a different love language with them, and that is totally okay. What is also okay is if people change their love languages. We are always changing and evolving, and that means that sometimes our beliefs change. And it's okay to change what type of love you need at any given time. But the most important thing here is to communicate those changes to those relationships and to those people that are affected by it. So if you're in a romantic relationship and you pick one love language, and maybe you're in a sad time and need a different love language, maybe you guys are going through a hard time and you switch it up, you change what you need, and that is okay. Again, we just have to speak and talk about it, because unfortunately we are not mind readers, which I think would be so helpful nowadays, because a lot of people don't like to express their feelings, their emotions, and a lot of other things. We don't like to talk about those deep, intimate feelings and moments and experiences with other people, which are things that we should be talking about with people, because we, at the end of the day, will realize that we are all the same and all feeling different feelings at all different times throughout our life, and realize that we are all different in the ways we not only show love, but want to receive love. So the 5 love languages is quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, gifts, and physical touch. Now, when it comes to quality time, these types of people or this type of love, they want those one-on-one interactions with you. And they want that uninterrupted time. That's meaning, oh, hey, I don't want to just go and sit and watch a movie with you while you're on your phone. I want to have these deep, meaningful conversations. I want to go on a walk with you. I want to do, a hobby together. These type of people really want to just spend time with you. They value that you are taking the time to spend with them. So, ways that you can show someone that has this love language is creating special memories and moments with that person, and doing maybe those things that they enjoy doing, and asking them, hey, what would you like to do this weekend? Do you want to go to a museum? I know you've always wanted to go there. Finding those slivers of time to spend with that person, and possibly just doing things that they enjoy. I know that I am a very big quality person, especially a quality time person, especially when I am constantly traveling and I'm always by myself. When I am able to be, in one place, maybe around friends and family, I appreciate that quality time. That to me just shows how much people love me, because, they want to spend this time with me, especially when I do get back here to the US. I'm not here all the time. So it's really nice when I do have, those friends and family that take the time out of their busy schedules and find time to fit me in and spend time with me. It really means a lot to me, and that just shows me how much they truly love me. So the next one, acts of service. So acts of service is when someone does something for you. These people who have this love language, they want to know that you are there for them. And, whether that is asking you if you need help doing something, or going out of their way to do those acts that mean something to you. So that could be, hey, I have been seeing that you need someone to take you to that appointment. Can I take you there? So these people just, in a way, somewhat kind of like quality time, but they feel when you are doing something for them that is their kind of love. It's having that thought of trying to make someone else's life easier and not stressing them out, or, being there when they need you. These people are very touched when you pay attention to the little details and helping, and remembering that they need something and you are willing to do that. And they are very big, actions speak louder than words type of people. So they really want you to show them that love, not tell them. And it can, again, just be little things. It doesn't have to be huge, major things. it's just to ease that person's life and make it a little easier and make them feel less stressed out, less tired, and really being concerned about how they are feeling and how you can alleviate and take some of that burden off of them. And, this small little act can help and really benefit that person. And that person, really wants, your support and help with all the different responsibilities within a relationship. I would say that I do like acts of service because I am definitely an actions speak louder than words type of person. But I wouldn't say that this is my top love language, but it's definitely in there. I do feel like sometimes I do really appreciate when, people do acts of service towards me. And I also really love doing acts of service for other people because I just want to help. I'm naturally wanting to alleviate people's burdens. So, I think I give a lot more in my love language out as acts of service, but a lot of other ones. The next one I definitely do a lot, which is words of affirmation. I believe everyone, no matter what, should just hear words of affirmation because they're positive, and who doesn't love getting, compliments or encouragement, appreciation, and empathy, and just having someone that is really listening and paying attention to what you are saying. So I love especially words of affirmation, especially for strangers, people that I don't know. There's not really any other way I can show my love to them except for to give them praise, to tell someone how amazing they look, or, that they have an amazing smile, or just how someone touched you. I mean, those things can go so far. So people that, words of affirmation are their love language. Some actions we can definitely take is, sending them unexpected letters or text messages and really just genuinely encouraging that person as much as possible. I know when I am in a relationship, I really appreciate words of affirmation, and I love hearing them just because I love to give those compliments, and I love to hear constantly someone's telling me that they love me, and I love to tell someone else that I really love them. And, some people just really need that reassurance and knowing, that, hey, you do love me. Hey, you do think I'm beautiful. Hey, you do appreciate everything that I'm doing. So those things are really important to some of those people, is acknowledging them and being praised. And this is something I definitely encourage every parent out there, is definitely loving your kids with words of affirmation and quality time. I think those are the top two that kids really, really need, because I do think we should definitely be praising our kids more and using a lot more, self praise, and teaching them how to, compliment someone, or how to be positive towards others, and acknowledging someone else's potential and value and all of those amazing things about someone. And this can also come with, let's say, someone noticing that you're doing something and thanking you for it. right? Maybe they are taking the garbage out, and it's like, thank you so much for remembering to do that. I really appreciate that. So it's those little things, not just expecting someone to do something, maybe because they do it all the time, but saying, hey, I acknowledge you, and I acknowledge that you are doing something amazing, and I appreciate that, and letting someone know that. So I really love words of affirmation, but I really love it when I'm in a romantic relationship. And again, with strength, I guess I think that might might be a top contender. I think that is definitely second, because quality time has always been my first love language, and words of affirmation is definitely my next one, is my number 2 that I usually go with. Our next one is gifts. So gifts is receiving gifts. And many people with this love language, really think that this is really thoughtful. Maybe you see something and you think of that person and you get it for them. And a lot of people, appreciate. So it's not that they want those gifts or, that they appreciate those gifts more than anything. It's that they can see that that person put some thought behind it, and that is what they love the most, and that's what counts to them. And it is reminding them that you, even when you're out somewhere, you're thinking of them, and it just fills them with that love. And this can even be when, you're going out on a date and maybe you buy something special for them on it to make them remember that day. And obviously this isn't just, going and buying something every single day, but it's remembering those things and maybe surprising them with a gift. And for them, it strengthens that bond, and they believe it builds that stronger connection with you. And, it is a gesture from people in demonstrating how much you care and value them, and how much, you run through their thoughts all the time. And of course, these people love when, you do something extra special for them on, maybe those really important days that they don't even have to tell you it's those special days. You just remember, and they appreciate you so much more for that. So, it doesn't have to be these big extravagant gifts. It can be like, for me, I really appreciate when I receive anything unicorn. I love it. And I love that my family and my friends know me so well and know how much, unicorns mean to me and how much I love them. So when I receive them as a gift, it just shows me how much they love me and how much they're, paying attention to me when I'm talking. And, the thought behind it, right? The thought that they thought of me while they were out and about and saw something, and obviously it made them think of me, which is awesome. So, and like I said, unicorns, man, if you ever want to get me anything unicorn, I'm down. I think I may have a little too much unicorn things, but hey, it's never enough. So our last and final love language is physical touch. So obviously physical touch. And this can just be, cuddling with someone. This can be holding hands with someone, kissing someone, and just, having them near you. And a lot of people in this type of relationship, or not in this relationship, who have this love language, they feel really grounded in their relationship when it comes to that physical affection. and having that accessibility to that, and, kind of needing those embraces from their significant other, that the kiss goodbye, the kiss hello, that hug goodbye, just needing those moments. And even this can be simple as, sitting next to your partner instead of across from your partner. This can, be just that, maybe they're playing with your hair, rubbing your back, or just have their hand on you. It's those little things. It doesn't have to, be this full on intimate public displays of affection type of thing. It can just be very simple things that are showing that other person that you truly love them. And, these people, obviously, they just want to know that you love them. And their love is, by giving hugs, by, maybe giving you a kiss on the cheek, maybe, by wanting to hold your hand. I will say when I'm in a romantic relationship, I definitely, physical touch is one of my top love languages. I would say words of affirmation and physical touch are my top two when it comes to romantic relationships. Quality time is definitely just my overall love language. So if you see, every love language has their own aspects and everyone interprets it differently. So what I think as, my love language and what I view as love is different across the board. And it definitely does change from time to time. And I realize that the biggest thing to do, though, is talk about it and say, oh, hey, quality time isn't just, me and you sitting by a movie, but I would actually appreciate us going on a walk where we don't have our phones and we're talking to each other. So again, and some people's quality time could maybe just be, hey, we're spending and watching a movie together. But it's communicating and expressing ourselves to the other person. And not only that, but asking the other person, hey, what is your love language? How can I make you feel more loved? And oh my goodness, it opens up a whole new door of possibilities, because you are starting to see that just because you have a love language and you are expressing your love language, maybe you're spending really quality time with someone, but their love language is words of affirmation, and they're feeling not loved from you because you're just spending all this time with them thinking, oh my goodness, I love this person. But they're thinking, oh my goodness, this person hates me. They're probably, gonna leave me. So it's then changing that and saying, oh, your love language is words of affirmation. Okay, I can start doing that. And that person coming and saying, oh, yours is quality time. I should probably come and do that to you. So it's compromising and finding what love language the other person speaks. So you're not trying to translate someone's love language your whole entire lifetime of that relationship. But you can be clear and communicate, hey, this is my love language, and I want to know yours. And again, as we get older, they may change. We may, want a little more of this love language than this. And again, that is okay, because we are constantly changing and evolving and becoming new people and transforming into a whole another person. We shouldn't stay the same. We shouldn't want to remain the same. But I do believe that we should learn how to communicate, and we should learn how to love each other, because I think love is so important, especially in today's world, especially right now when we have become so disconnected from each other. is really when we need to unite and become strong and realize that we are all one and in this together, and we all want love. We all need love. We all deserve love. But it's realizing that not everyone speaks the same language as you. So realizing that you need to open up your mind, open up your heart, and learn other people's love languages, and learn how you can change and express the love that they need at any given time. Because that's all we can do is sit, talk, listen, and overcome all these different obstacles that we have in life. And love should not be an obstacle in our life. It should be free flowing and just love. That's all it needs to be. So I want you to think about, what are the different love languages that you resonate with and that you feel are the ones that you really need in certain relationships. And for this week, I hope that you can go and talk, especially to someone who is really close to you, maybe someone you talk to almost every single day or close to that, and go and ask them about the different love languages and what their love language is and how can you make them feel more loved. I know I definitely need to do this more. I have been trying, to teach a lot of my friends and family about love languages and, seeing how I can better love them and let them realize that I love them so much that I am willing to change my own love language to help them realize how much I love them and realize that they can do this with other people within their life, and see that it can open up so many doors when we open up just a fraction of communication and understanding and listening, and it starts opening up a whole new way. And I just am going to keep urging you to work on our communication skills and work on learning how to also listen to others. And if you need some help, you need some tools, I have some amazing workshops in the tribe for how to communicate with people, how to overcome different obstacles in our life. And I hope that you can come join us there, because I would love to see you. And for this week, I want you to learn your love language. So I hope you've learned some teachable moments from this week's podcast. And I hope that you have learned about the 5 different love languages, and hopefully have learned about yourself and what love language you speak and what love language others around you speak. And if you don't know, do some research more about love languages and maybe take a test. There's so many tests out there for knowing which love language is the strongest in your life. And you can have others take that test too, so that they're also aware of their love language. So I hope that you loved learning about those 5, which again are quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, and physical touch. Well, I hope you all enjoyed, and please don't forget to like this, give feedback. I always enjoy feedback. I greatly appreciate any feedback or any type of guidance on what you would love for me to talk about, or if something is going on with your life that I could definitely help with. I'm more than willing to talk about it. So please come and join the tribe. The link will be in the show notes below. And take some teachable moments away from this Tuesday's episode. And I can't wait until next time. Have magical moments in this beautiful February month of love. And I'm sending so much love and magic your way. Until next Tuesday, namaste. For all of you that keep listening, I do sell hair care products and face products. It is a great company. It's called Monet. I absolutely love working with them. They have incredible products that are vegan friendly. They have no harsh chemicals, and my hair absolutely loves it. And I'm a stickler for advocating for products that don't use harsh chemicals, that only use plant-based derived ingredients, which this company does, which obviously my hair agrees with it because I've never seen my hair grow so much and just look amazing, healthy, which I dye my hair so much. So my hair does not like me all the time. Um, and they taught me how to actually wash my hair, which is crazy. I always thought I knew how to wash my hair, but apparently I didn't. So I'll just share that really quick because I thought it was amazing. So with this product, you only need about a quarter size of product, and with the shampoo, you wash your hair twice. So because they don't have sulfates, it's not as sudsy as normal shampoo. So the first wash is to really get that excess oil and, harsh things from the outside environment to get off of your hair. And then that second wash is actually to get those nutrients from that shampoo into your hair, because obviously we've had all these blockages from, our environment, from dirt, from all that stuff. Especially, I don't wash my hair every single day, so it builds up, which is amazing. And for the shampoo, same thing, just a quarter size. You leave it in. I'm really bad about leaving my conditioner in, I'm not gonna lie. But for here, I always use a a conditioning mask after, and I let that sit in my hair for like 10 minutes or so whenever I remember to rinse it out. And it just leaves my hair so hydrated and so amazing. My hair has gotten so much more curlier, and again, it has grown so much, which is amazing. I absolutely love it. And I love smelling my hair. It smells delicious. I just washed my hair, which is amazing. So if you would definitely love to buy any products, I will link my website down below. You can please take the beauty test. There is a quiz on there that will give you the right products. If you're still not sure, my email is on there. Please reach out to me, and I would love to talk to you more about the products and what product would be best fit for you, and talk about more of their VIP, maybe some promotions that are going on. Or if you want to be a market partner, if you want to come on board and also sell these lovely beauty products, that would be amazing. So I hope you can join me, maybe be a part of my team, or just enjoy these amazing products that are not only healthy for your body, but healthy for the environment. So, again, I hope you have enjoyed, and I can't wait to talk to you next week. So, have a lovely day, night, evening, whatever it is.